A lot of the questions that I get from the beginner folks is almost like they've given up before they started because of the threat of AI.
Remember this, when people feel you can relate to them, the natural byproduct of that is they feel that you can help them. They trust you.
Can I jump in right here? Because what you're talking about, and especially the last sentence you just dropped, almost was like the exclamation mark on what I wanted to say, which is a lot of folks in here are beginner copywriters. They came through like YouTube, or they found me some other, like through some sort of free content or something like that. And a lot of the questions that I get from the beginner folks is almost like they've given up before they started because of the threat of AI. And I want to tie what you're describing here to that. You're talking about relating to someone. This is the moat. And whether it gets eroded over time or not, we can't predict. So we can't live as if, you know, we got to work with what we got and just keep plowing ahead right now. But like, this is the moat between us and AI. That experience of like your mom and your sister. AI doesn't have a mom or a sister. They can't speak to like these very specific personal examples and relate these very real and human experiences that you're pulling out and putting in the copy. And yes, it'll be able to come up with like benefits, but these like where you do the fee and FEE and you turn that into something super relatable and something like, oh, I feel like I can experience that because I relate to that. That is something uniquely human right now. So I really want to point that out and highlight it because as I was listening to it, I was like, well, first off, it's good stuff. Second off, I'm just like, dude, like this is the difference between, you know, slick copy as you defined it, and then like someone who actually understands what we're doing as professionals, as part of the craft of relating to someone, getting them, like when people throw around these terms like emotionally compelling. And it's also the thing that makes us so difficult to replace when you're really good at what you do.
Kyle's exactly right. At this mastermind, we had John Benson, who's the creator of the video sales letter, and just, you know, a very well-known figure in the world of copywriting. And the way that he described like what you get out of AI, which I totally agree with, is you get like Radio Man copy from AI, right? Like this shot will make you feel absolutely fantastic as soon as you wake up in the morning. Like it's going to give you that type of copy. It's not going to give you, as Kyle said, like this very specific, visceral, right? Like it's not going to talk about like it would have never pulled up specific medications like Xanax or Valium that I know my prospects are taking. It's not going to pull that up. Now, I do use AI in certain contexts. Like I might use AI to come up with gap questions. Like I might say, look, I have this tonic that helps people reduce anxiety without drugs or medication. What are 25 objections people might have to buying that? And I might get my gap questions from that, but that's it, right? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna let AI write copy for me, like Kyle said, because you're not gonna get this experiential, really deep, emotional, specific type of copy that we're talking about here.
Yeah. And I think a lot of the folks watching need to acknowledge and embrace AI as a tool to expand their thinking.